So today I want to talk about navigating the holiday season, staying in alignment, staying heart-centered, but let's talk specifically about this coming weekend, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday. So the week. Let's talk about the week of frenetic energy. From the heart we rise. What we can do to stay centered and stay aligned through all of that. Do you have to do a Black Friday deal? No, you absolutely don't have to do a Black Friday deal. You don't have to offer anything. You could ignore it. That's perfectly fine. It is completely up to you. However, this is the beginning. So, this week leading up to Black Friday and from now until basically Christmas Eve is the biggest sales time of the year. This is when people are spending money. They are spending a lot on gifts, but also money is going out at this time of year. So the majority, yes, towards gifts, but they are spending money. Really getting into that, it's okay to receive some of that money. Really feel into that. And if you have resistance around that, I would be asking yourself why. What are your thoughts when you think of Black Friday or Cyber Monday? What are your thoughts around that? What emotions come up for you? How do you feel? Do you get excited? Do you feel resistance? Do you feel unsettled, uncomfortable? Do you want to check out all the emails and see what people are offering, or do you want to avoid it? Because that's going to play into how you handle Black Friday, Cyber Monday, any sales season in your business. It's going to play a part in that. So you need to decide what's underneath that. So if it excites you, then bring that excitement to other people. If you dread it, I would ask yourself why you're dreading it. Is it because you don't have the money to spend? Is it because you just think like people are grabby? Like, what is the energy behind that? And really dig into that. You absolutely can stay heart-centered, aligned, navigating through this. You might think that as a heart-centered business, you have no place in Black Friday because of that whole frenetic, crazy energy that goes with it. However, there are meaningful ways you can do it. You could focus more on Giving Tuesday. You could create something very intentional. You could offer extras instead of a discount. You can do the discounts. You could really focus on what's going to help them get through the season. If you know that your audience has got a lot, and any woman at this time of year has a lot on their plate, maybe taking a break or something for themselves or selling something now that they can use after the holidays, or really emphasize connection. Is there something where, they can get together? There's a lot of people alone. Like we look at all the busyness and things that are going on, but there's a lot of people who don't have that. Could you focus on that and what they may need? Could you focus on a pay what you can option, or offering them something that will help them get through the season? Really focusing around the gratitude you have for your audience and offering it from that place as opposed to Black Friday. You can still add it into this time, but focusing on that, how grateful you are to have them at this time. So there's Black Friday, which has become a couple of weeks, Cyber Monday, and then Giving Tuesday. And Giving Tuesday is typically geared towards supporting nonprofits, but there's all different ways to do a donation matching. If they purchase something from you, or if they donate to you, you could donate a certain amount on that day. Is there a product or service that you have that would help them feel like they're moving toward helping a cause? Or maybe you offer a 2-for-1 and they pay, and then you also will give to someone else the same program or product. Maybe it's hosting a community event, something to bring people together. Pay it forward things as well. People really like to give at this time of year. So running a campaign to help people who can't afford your services. So maybe there's people on your list who would like to pay for someone else. It doesn't have to be for them, offering something that they can pay for someone else. This time of year, often we get so inundated with all the emails. So what are some ways that you could maybe not do the email thing, or do it because it's still a very popular and an easy way to get your message out there? Some of the people I've talked to are excited about getting those emails. But if it doesn't feel in alignment with you, what could you do differently? Could you offer something only on social media or only in your community? Could you send a private offer to people who have purchased from you before and say, this is a special offer only for my exclusive clients or something like that? Maybe it's just offering a session to rest and relax, be creative, come and meditate, come and journal, something like that to get them out of the hustle and bustle. Really focusing at this time of year to stand out, focus on connection versus competitions. Not like you have the best offer, but sharing your gratitude and telling them why you're giving them this offer. Not why your offer is better than somebody else's, but why you're giving the offer. I appreciate you being on my list. I appreciate you being here and listening to me and showing up. And so I want to offer you this. And maybe don't even mention Black Friday, or do, because it is a selling point for some people. So you have to decide for your own list what's going to be the best for you. You could send something to your list about why you're opting out of Black Friday. If you've decided not to do it, just say, I'm opting out of Black Friday because, or maybe instead of you offering something, if you have affiliate links of other people and they've got really great deals, rather than you rushing to get something done, you offer, here's a list of some really great deals I found. Be transparent that there's affiliate links there, just gathering information for them, just being helpful. People love that, right? Having all the deals in one place. How great is that? And not having to go through every email. Here, I've gathered all of these for you. Really share why it's important to you. Maybe talk about the upcoming season, and this is a restful season, and how our culture is very much rush, rush, rush at this time of year, but our energy is geared towards rest at this time of year. So what can you do to help them with that? Offering those timeouts for them, whether sold or free. Encouraging people to take a break for themselves, to take care of themselves. And again, maybe you want to stay away from email. Maybe you want to do it on social media or a special just for your community. Something that stands out as not part of the noise. Whatever's going to be best for you, whatever feels in alignment for you. And again, you don't have to take advantage of this sales season, but people are primed to buy right now. Do you have something that you could offer as a gift, whether it's a program, a product, a service? Somebody needs it. Probably somebody on their list needs it. Instead of saying for you, say, have you thought about gifting X, and explain why it's such a great gift? Because that's the mindset a lot of people are in. Not everyone, but a lot of people. Many people save up all year to spend at Black Friday. And this week, 2 weeks really, that it's become now, people have saved up and been like, yeah, I'm looking for specific things. And so having exclusive sales that only happen at this time of year, maybe your main product that you only put on sale at this time of year. So you get to decide how you want to show up for this. This time of year, as we're leading into the Christmas season, the winter season, holiday season. It's not Christmas for everyone. There's many different holidays that are celebrated at this time of year. Typically, people get into that mindset of charity, helping, being kinder to one another. With everyone struggling so much with all that's going on in the world, what can you do to help increase that sense of charity, that sense of giving and helping? Do you have anything that can help people with that? Whether you're offering it for free or for sale. And again, if you don't want to sell something, I would ask yourself why. The mindset that we have as heart-centered entrepreneurs is often about that guilt of charging for things, or, oh, they don't have the money, or I need to help them. I'm in that helping profession. I need to give, give, give. What I've found, having done that for many years, is that you end up with a lot of people on your list who expect you to give, 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 and never reciprocate. And paying for something is an exchange of energy. And that is such an important part. First of all, you need it for your business, right? Otherwise, you just have a very expensive hobby. But it's an exchange of energy. And when people offer something in return, it makes a difference. It makes a difference to you. It makes a difference to them. It shows value. And so allowing people to do that, right? Allowing people to give you money, allowing people to exchange energy with you. If you're struggling with doing that, maybe spending some time journaling, really digging into what's holding you back there. And really try to keep things simple so that you don't have to make it big and flashy. Maybe it's just one simple thing, a couple of lines on an email. It doesn't have to be really full. Their emails are so full right now. So maybe it's a couple of lines and nothing else. That's going to stand out. A lot of white space and a couple of lines. That's going to stand out. And it's going to get attention because they don't have to like scroll through everything. What's the deal? What's the deal? And so they know right away what they're looking for, right? So some of the things to think about as you're contemplating, should I do something? Should I not? What should I do? You could also do like a thermometer. If we get this many sales, we're going to give this much, or we're going to give a percentage. So the more people who purchase, the better. Those sort of things help as well. And then also really encourage, inspire your audience to do things that are not monetarily driven. Ask them to volunteer for an organization, share kindness, be kind to one another. What can they do to get through what for many is a very difficult season? We often see just the positive of the season, and there's a lot of people struggling at this time of year. So what can they do? What can you do? Share what you're planning to do or what you are doing and see if that makes a difference. And really, as always, avoid anything that's going to overwhelm you, that's going to overwhelm them, that's going to feel inauthentic to you, will also feel inauthentic to them. Don't ignore your own values and don't sacrifice yourself for someone else. You need to decide what's best for you. And I would recommend, if you decide not to do something, tell your list why you're not doing something, because they're not going to notice in the noise that you're missing. But if you tell them why you're not doing something, they're going to notice that. And so just another way for them to connect with you. You could even send I'm opting out because I want you to buy when it's the right time for you. And here's the offers. They'll still be available in January or next month or whatever you want to say. And just let them know that there's no pressure. You can do that too. You could also, instead of a sale, I'm offering this free gift, whether you're opt-in or something else you have, and really focus on sharing, gratitude, giving back, authenticity, kindness, love, all of those things. And if you choose to offer something, which again, this is the time of year to do it, lead with that authenticity, tell the story behind the offer, really explain why you think this is helpful and why you're offering it at this time, because that can really make a difference. And I'd love to hear from you. Share it with me in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Heart-Centered Academy for more content on living an empowered, heart-centered life. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video. From the heart we rise, shining